open with you, Coach, whenever you're ready.
Okay. San Diego, they really challenged us in a lot of areas tonight. They were a scrappy, we knew they were going to be a tough physical athletic team. And so this is a quality win against an opponent that probably could have, we knew they could give us some fits in some areas. But, it had some sleepiness to it at times, I'll be honest with you. I didn't like that, but we found enough in different phases tonight to get a nice win.
So you schedule a game like this early season, you win by 27, some people will wonder what do you get out of it. But because of the different defensive looks they give you, is that not valuable as you move forward, especially some of the struggles you had with the zone early? Yeah,
exactly. And this has been a really good program over the years, and we knew they were going to be an athletic squad, and we thought maybe they would press us a little more, but yeah, you're going to see multiple defenses early on in the season, a lot of times, and that's been good for us. And so the zone, we didn't execute all that hot against it, to be honest with you. It was rather disappointing, to be honest with you, but we found enough at crucial times to allow us to go on a few runs. Murphy shot it well, obviously. Hannah got going. But we kept defending, and that's how we got the separation.
What did you tell maybe Lexi at halftime, because she came out, she had a great third quarter?
I can't repeat that.
Okay.
No.
But it did work.
Yeah, it's, sometimes this, I love my team. They're wonderful kids, but sometimes we get in our feelings a little bit and just kind of, I don't know. Throughout that locker room was just a little too soggy cereal for me. I didn't like it whatsoever. And we had those phases in the game where it was like, kind of that way. And so it's like, let's grow up here, ladies. Okay, this is big girl basketball. You can't just play well, in a big game. They're all big. And so that was kind of the message, is we've got a standard at which we want to play at. And we surely didn't do that consistently tonight. And all that will do is get you beat here down the road.
So what you're saying is, at this point in your career, you care less about feelings. Let's just play.
Yeah. Who cares? You think San Diego cares about your feelings? They don't. Okay.
Neither do you.
And I don't either. So, but that being said, to hold them to 44, I really believe in this basketball team, and I want us to be locked in, energetic, focused all the time. Things that you can control. And that was, again, too choppy for me tonight.
Fun fact, Hannah's got 3 games in her career with double-digit rebounds. All 3 have been double-doubles. Can you convince her to have more of these games?
Yeah, and it's always when we really need that. They sent everybody to the glass. And, in our defensive system, the way we use Hannah, she should probably get the most rebounds, but she's so good at it. She is our anchor. She is our rock defensively. And, when she's not in there doing what she does best, we're a pretty average defensive team, to be honest with you. But that was a good performance. And she gutted out that little ankle thing tonight.
The role you've given Murphy is kind of hard to ask. Come off the bench, make threes. It's a really hard to ask for a redshirt freshman, is it not? How has she handled it? How did you get her convinced that, or get the confidence to hold that kind of role?
Yeah, she's a confident young lady, and she really puts in the work. So she's ready for the moment, and she's more than just a shooter for us. Murphy's a really good basketball player. Like, she sees the game right, and that's calming for me. She's going to make the right pass. If somebody's open, she's going to make the extra. It might not show up in a box score, but she really helps us, even when she maybe isn't making a basket. And I'm pleased with just really how she's guarding. We've asked her to defend, the 6'2" kid from Gonzaga. Didn't get scored on. We asked her to guard a quick perimeter kid tonight. I don't know if she got scored on. So she's a good basketball player. And obviously, when she shoots it like that, it stretches things. It got them out of their zone. We were able to get stuff to the basket. So that shooting's kind of important, and she thrives at that.
Going off that shooting, Coach, you guys shot over 45% from three tonight, which is significantly better than the season average so far. How does that speak to spacing the floor and opening up different options at different levels?
Yeah, I mean it's a shot maker's game, and if you can make shots, it makes a lot of things easier. And it was nice to see that percentage, and they invited those shots, right? They packed it in a little bit, so we were going to have to make some threes. And we were streaky in that category, but once we got going in that second half, got them out of that. That was nice to see.
Your whole team came out. Lexus came out of the half really good, looking to score, but the entire team came out and shot 79% from the field in the third quarter. How does that just help your momentum, especially after you said it's the things you can control, the intent?
Yeah, it really helped. That start to that third quarter was critical, and we found some rhythm offensively, and it was just a change in the mindset. That's all it was. It was a change in how we were going to approach this with the right attitude and focus. That's all it was. It wasn't an X and O thing. It wasn't that. It was, and we're learning that. We're learning that, and that's still a work in progress. But this was a good win. Can you tell?
Do you eat cereal a lot for breakfast?
I do eat cereal. I eat it for dinner a lot. Well, in my cupboard, I've got Frosted Flakes. I've got Fruity Pebbles, the Halloween version, and we got some Fruit Loops. So kind of the sugary, so all that good healthy stuff.
What's the worst when it's soggy though?
Yeah, Frosted Flakes, no good when it's soggy. All right, go Rams.